On Sunday, 29th January 2023, the Office of Justice, Development, Peace and Caritas Commission (JDPC) of the Catholic Archdiocese of Owerri took the first leg of its town hall meeting organized for Imo candidates running in the 2023 elections. In this edition, 19 House of Assembly candidates were on hand to present their manifesto and offer themselves to the people. The second edition comes up on Sunday, 5th February 2023, for House of Representatives and Senate candidates. Ballot was drawn and candidates took turn to speak according to the number each picked. After the rules of engagement, which focused on peaceful conduct, were read out, the director of JDPC, Reverend Father Dr. Jude Njoku, gave his opening speech. He noted that the group is an organ of the church that relates with the society and charged with the responsibility of using the gospel to resolve problems of the society.
The Commission is charged with the responsibility to apply value of the gospel to the problems of the society and also implement and realize social justice, human development, and sustainable peace in the society. In line with this mandate, the Commission is holding this town hall meeting to inform the public of this auspicious period in the history of our state and country, of the activities of the Commission in the realization of our responsibilities, and also reaffirm the position of the Church here represented by the Commission in the forthcoming 2023 general elections.
Njoku stated that the Church neither supports or endorses any person, but only advocates a conducive environment be created for Imo people to exercise their free will.
We want to reiterate the non-partisanship position of the Church as we approach the next rounds of elections. The Catholic Church and the Catholic Archdiocese of Owerri is committed to assist in conducting of a free, fair, and credible election in the state that is also devoid of violence. The Church does not support any particular candidate, neither has the Church endorsed any person for any position in the forthcoming elections.
In her keynote address, the Imo State Resident Electoral Commissioner, Professor Sylvia Uchenna Agu, expressed support for the town hall meeting, which she stated provided opportunity for the candidates to be heard directly on what they would do for the people. In the address read on her behalf by the Public Relations Officer, Dr. Chinyere Osuji, she expressed the readiness of INEC to conduct a free and credible election.
The essence of a town hall meeting cannot be overemphasized. It's not enough to have a dream to hold a political office. It's also very important that you tell the people why you want to be there and what you intend to achieve when you get into that position. It's also important you let the people know that indeed you're going there to serve the people and not for selfish interests. The Independent National Electoral Commission, Imo State, is poised to conduct a credible, free and fair election, even as the election is drawn in. And we have received all non-sensitive electoral materials for these elections. It's only because of security reasons. That's why we have not moved them to the respective local government areas. As at Friday, 27th January 2023, INEC Imo State has given us a total number of 256,170 PVCs. This comprises of 114,352 old cards. When I say old cards, I mean those from between 2011 and this current registration. Then the next number is 97,039, that is new PVCs. Then 44,779 reprints. That is what we have given out up till Friday, 27 January 2023.
Delivering his message to the audience, the Archbishop of the Catholic Archdiocese Owerri, Archbishop Lucius Ugoji, regretted that rather than sell their manifestos, political activities are marked by threats, character assassination, outright falsehood, or use of intemperate language. He stated that after over 23 years of democracy, a certain measure of maturity and stability is expected.
Indeed, one important component of political campaigns is the marketing of the manifesto of a party or a candidate. Unfortunately, this has hardly been the case in our country. Rather, political campaigns have been backed by threats, character assassination, misinformation, or outright falsehoods about one's opponents and the use of intemperate language.
He stated that after over 23 years of democracy, a certain measure of maturity and stability is expected. The Archbishop indicated that political contest is not a battlefield and urged the candidates to be civil, respectful and decent in their utterances, while shunning violence, bloodshed and arson.
I therefore urge all politicians, especially candidates vying for political offices, to be civil, respectful and decent in their utterances as they canvass for votes or carry on debates. They should shun violence, bloodshed, arson, and all forms of threats and intimidation.
He urged the INEC, security agencies and the judiciary to be above board because according to him, 2023 election will make or mark our nation.
The Independent Electoral Commission, INEC, should leave above board as an independent and impartial umpire and ensure that their conduct in the electoral process is beyond reproach. INEC officials should be punctual on election days and ensure that all the sensitive electoral materials are in place and in time. They should also ensure that the collation and transmission of the electoral results are done transparently and honestly in order to provide a level playing ground for all participants in the electoral process.
Among the candidates that presented themselves and their manifestos include two sitting legislators, Philip Ejogu of the PDP Owerri North constituency.
Most of all of that is on record, that Philip Ejogu, my name, is totally out of any misery that has to be attached to the State House Assembly as of today. I have a lot of motions, a lot of bills that have passed in the House of Assembly. And currently, by this week, the Executive Governor of Imo State is going to pass one of my bills into law, which is the bill on the compulsory treatment of gunshot victims in Imo State. That will be signed into law by the special grace of God this week.
And Barrister Dominic Ezerionha, APC Owerri West constituency.
I have built 5 solid markets in Owerri West for the poor. Each of them is comprises over 120 units, 7 boreholes, 3 halls, and a hospital ongoing in Owerri West. That is what I have done as a member for just 3 years and 7 months in office. And as I speak, I have given you 21 bills and 3 laws. One of the major laws today you see today is the law of the right of a man, of a woman, and a girl child to inherit her late father's properties after the demise of the old man, the late husband or the father.
Others are ADC candidate Mbitolu State constituency, Chima Lemuel,
I want to give them responsive representation. I want to bring Wi-Fi infrastructure to Mbitolu, 12 INEC ward in Mbitolu. I want to initiate sister city in Mbitolu. I want to make Mbitolu work again by creating Mbitolu television, having a hotline for Mbitolu. We call it 24/7 hotline for Mbitolu, where everybody in Mbitolu will be involved in the representation process, in the dealings of Imo State House of Assembly. I have what I call Wi-Fi infrastructure for Mbitolu. There is this hybrid kind of farming that I am bringing in for Mbitolu. I am an engineer in greenhouse farming technology. I want to elaborate the skills. Anybody that don't have anything cannot give anything.
PDP Owerri West constituency, Austin Rogers Nwoke.
One thing is very important to the people of Owerri West. The rural infrastructure does not exist, and we want to improve this. How will I do it? I understand government does not have the money to develop every part of the state at the same time. In the House of Assembly, I would want to introduce the derivation policy, just like we do with the federal government, where people who produce oil get a share of oil revenue. I will ask the House of Assembly to enact a law for us to have derivation policy for internally generated revenue.
Labour Party candidate for Ihitu Boma, Dr. Chukwudi Okebaram.
The event that took place today is a town hall that is classically different from Mumbo Jumbo. Everything was geared towards advocacy for genuine participation in our political landscape. It has conscientized politicians to begin to see that it is no longer business as usual. You must carry the interests of the people at heart at all times if you must remain relevant in the next political dispensation. The message I have for my constituents, my people, is that Dr. Chukwudi Okebaram is your son. You know me very well. It is often said in our local parlance, but let us shun the politics of Ikwoso. The politics of Ikwoso. The politics of Ikwoso, the politics of money, the politics of exaltation of money, above character, traceable character, background, competence, capacity, purposefulness, and positive disposition for change in the community is what we should exalt above money and other personal aggrandizement.
Both party candidates for Ikeduru, Henry Ibokwe.
I want to commend in a special way the organizers of this program, especially the director of JDPC, Owerri, in the person of Reverend Father Gerard and Joko. He has shown capacity, he has shown good leadership, and I wish this will continue. I want to thank the entire staff of JDPC. The organization was very, very okay. I'm impressed, and we have signed a peace accord, and I want to urge my fellow candidates to keep to the peace accord we have signed. Election is not a do or die affair. At the end of the day, whoever emerges a winner should congratulate the persons that lost, and we should imbibe the spirit of sportsmanship. Somebody must be a winner and somebody must be a loser.
During the question and answer session, a panel of moderators posed questions to the candidates on their preparedness to serve the people creditably.
I hail from the opposition party. It is always said that in the opposition, minority will have their say, majority will have their way. So what I would do, what I've been doing is that when you believe in something, you stick by it. You can, as much as lobby your fellow members to believe in your ideology, to actually speak for your people. But of course, if it doesn't go that way, there's so much little you can do. But of course, the business of legislation involves lobbying.
The present House of Assembly that I'm a member is not, or in any form, even a rubber stamp House of Assembly members. The House of Assembly has made laws that has impacted the constructive format of the roads and human development and terms of things going on in Imo State. But when you're out there, it is easy for you to say whatever you want to say. But for now, the House of Assembly remains one of the best House of Assembly in the entire globe of Nigeria.
My response is that if it is by what happened recently, for the House of Assembly to work against House of Assembly autonomy, legislative arm of government, the autonomy of legislative arm, judiciary and local government, my own response is that it's anti-people. And my view is that it is not supposed to be done. But if I find myself in that situation, People sent me. Unless a gun is put on my neck, I must go back to my constituents.
Any organization is looking for how to stop the people who are contesting the election. They want to treat them like before the day of the election. So if that person go all out, jumping from one place to another, borrowing money to do this or that, the psychology alone will not allow him to relax and do the work when the time comes. So the church has a role to play.
The highlight of the event was the signing of a peace accord by all the participating candidates, indicating their willingness to ensure a violence-free election. This was an exciting moment for all, given the importance of peace, which is needed for a successful election.
Violence-free in Imo State will be peaceful, and at the end of the day, the right candidates that will promote good governance will emerge.
And that is sponsoring of the Justice, Development, Peace and Character Development Society of Owerri Archdiocesan, chaired by Reverend Father Dr. Terrell C. John. Put your hands together for the church.
Yes, that's the historical endorsement, yes, of the peace accord by all.
Put your hands together
to round of applause.
To the glory of God.
At the end, Reverend Father Njoku expressed gratitude to all who made the event successful, even as he urged them to be part of the second leg coming up Sunday, 5th February.
Definitely, I can say consummatum est. It is achieved. You know, veni vidi vici. Even though it is the first phase of it, a session that we have to call upon the members of the State House of Assembly for theirs today, and they have given us their manifestos and then tackle some important questions, very, very vital questions, and then waiting for next week for that of the Federal House of Representatives and that of the Senate. My impression is that it went well today, and that's why I am excited.
For Universal Heritage Television Nigeria, I am Iwuna Munachi reporting.